What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my new career mode. This is episode number 39, and we start today's episode off with Muri coming to us and asking for a new contract. Wouldn't mind giving our left back a new one. He's grown to a 71 overall right now, and he is a first choice left back in the club ahead of Hong Chol and also Darmian as well, so that shows how good he's been for us. But I am saving my money a little bit because Bernie is out of contract at the end of next season, and of course we only gave him a 2-year deal because I wasn't too sure whether he was glitched or not, and he's just been superb. And the one thing I don't want to see next year is have some contract problems with that guy and him leaving us on a free transfer after just 1.5 seasons. So yeah, Bernie is the priority for a new contract right now. So Muri might get one if we have some money left over at the end of the season, but right now we're saving it for offering Bernie a new deal. Still take on Udinese for the first game of today's episode here in the Serie A, and the first chance would fall to us in the 15th minute, but Gabbiadini's shot was well saved by the goalkeeper. And in the 25th minute, a good chance for Udinese to take the lead here as Alan gets on the ball for them, slides it through towards Hallerberg, back towards Alan. They keep holding the ball, play it through towards Muriel. Thankfully for us though, he scuffs the shot, and we managed to get the ball away just because Florenzi, as he gives the ball away, sees the Udinese player get it back with a shot hits the post and goes behind for a goal kick. So possession back to us from the goal kick there, and a bit of a scare is let off for us. So it's still Torino 0, Udinese 0. And from the goal kick we pass out from the back as per usual and give it to Danilo, the right back. Takes it around Alan and finds Choupo-Moting, who got his first goal for the club in the last game in the 4-1 victory against Cagliari. Choupo-Moting goes on a bit of a run here, goes into the box, takes it around his man and shoots, but it's a great block, and eventually it's cleared off the line. So still Torino 0, Udinese 0, but a couple of chances for both sides in the opening half an hour's worth of play. In the 38th minute, we won ourselves a free kick. Hakan Çalhanoğlu swings the ball in, picks out Choupo-Moting, and after not scoring in his first couple of games, he's now got his second in 2, and our new striker does open the scoring here at the Stadio Olimpico de Torino. So when I signed the guy, I said what I like about him is that he's a 6'3" striker, quite tall, physically quite strong, looks like a type of player that could be a good option for us as a target man and also a support striker. And in this case, it's the former. Çalhanoğlu swings in the cross, picks out Choupo-Moting, heads it past the goalkeeper, and makes it Torino 1, Udinese 0. So opening the scoring in this game, delighted with that. Now his second goal in 2 games, and I'm really hopeful that even though he's primarily here to try and get the best out of Immobile, he can still be a healthy source of goals. That's now his second in 2 games, and we're really pleased with that. In the 45th minute, we're passing the ball around here as we get on the ball, and as Muri goes down the left-hand side, playing for a new contract, crossfields it towards Danilo. Our right back takes it around Clint Dempsey here and keeps holding the ball. Don't really know who to pass it to, so we just keep holding the ball. That's more important than just lumping it forward and giving it away. It comes to Nicola Muri here, the left back now on the ball for us here, and again we're just crossfielding the ball from left to right to right to left to left to right. Not surrendering possession. Again, eventually Baselli finds Choupo-Moting, who scored our first goal, gets past his man, then plays it back towards Danilo. Simple passes here. Don't just lump the ball into the box and hope that one of our strikers will win it in the air. Just keep hold that ball, play it on the ground. Eventually it comes towards Choupo-Moting, inside towards Florenzi, and Florenzi makes it Torino 2, Udinese 0, and caps off a pretty nice team goal there. So loads of players getting involved. I'm pretty sure every single outfield player got a touch there, or maybe 1 or 2 didn't, but even so, a really nice team build up there. Eventually Florenzi smashes the ball in and makes it Torino 2, Udinese 0. So retaining possession for me is always quite key in a lot of games, and that was proving to be the case there. 2-0 to Torino in this game. In the 58th minute, a great chance to make it 3-0. Immobile finds Choupo-Moting here, who scored our first goal. Keeps hold of the ball, sees Immobile running through. Great chance to make it 3-0 as he takes it around his man and shoots, and he does find the back of the net as well. So Choupo-Moting getting the assist, Immobile getting the goal. That's what we want to see for the remainder of the season there. Really, really nice free ball by Choupo-Moting. His second assist of the game, and Immobile's first goal as well. Really composed finish. It's now his 14th goal in the Serie A this season, 6 off the target, and that was a really, really nice strike. So 3-0 to Torino, and in the 66th minute, Hakan Çalhanoğlu cuts inside, finds Florenzi looking for his second goal of the game, but the goalkeeper makes the save, and as you can see, it does finish up Torino 3, Udinese 0. So a really solid victory there. We beat Cagliari by 4 goals to 1. We beat Udinese by 3 goals to 0. 2 wins by 3 goals, and again, another game which I think we thoroughly deserve to win there, as you can see by the match stats. A really solid performance, and also as well, Choupo-Moting gets his first player of the game, a 9.7 after getting 1 goal and grabbing 2 assists as well. I thought he was on fire in that game, and hopefully a sign of what's to come over the upcoming months. Even so, following that, Immobile came to us and said thanks for all the game time I'm getting, which is totally fine with me because he's playing quite well this season. Is our leading goal scorer of 14 in the league, and looking like a really good purchase at £12 million, I think it was, or maybe £11 million. Even so, he's back at the club after one season in Dortmund, and you know, I'm really pleased I did decide to spend the money on him because he's looking like a really good striker. And we take on Palermo for the second and final game of today's episode here away from home, at home even, as Palermo travel to the Stadio Olimpico di Torino. And of course, we beat Palermo a couple episodes ago in the TIM Cup round of quarter-final on penalties. So really hopeful of making sure in this game it wouldn't be pushed all the way and we could get the win. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 33rd minute as Choupo-Moting gets on the ball, looking for another good performance in this game. Cuts inside and shoots, but the goalkeeper Viviano makes a good save and Palermo get the ball away. So still Torino 0, Palermo 0 within the 36th minute. Another good chance for us to take the lead. This corner comes in and again it's towards Choupo-Moting. He wins the header, but it's cleared off the line, and eventually Darmian's shot is blocked and Palermo scramble it away. So still goalless in this game despite a couple of early chances for Choupo-Moting. On the stroke of half time, there was a great chance for Palermo to take the lead as they get themselves inside towards Dybala. The shot is saved by Bernie. However, Mykonok, I can never pronounce this guy's name, scores for Palermo. He gave us problems the last time we faced Palermo, and he scores here again to make it Torino 0, Palermo 1. Dybala's shot was saved by Bernie, but I have to say, I like Bernie. I'm really pleased he's come in. He's made one notable mistake for us this season. I think he should have done a little bit better with this one. The shot by Dybala does have a lot of power on it, yes, but even so, it's straight at him, and I think a goalkeeper of his class should do better than just putting the ball up in the air and letting a striker of Mykonok's aerial ability get on the end of it and make it Torino 0, Palermo 1. So Palermo takes a surprise lead in this game here at the Stadio Olimpico di Torino, but in the 60th minute, a good chance to equalise as Çalhanoğlu goes for goal from range and smashes the ball onto the roof of the net. What a lovely goal that would have been, but it was still 1-0 to Palermo. And in the second half, really, Palermo frustrated me so much. I could not break them down one bit, really. Had to rely on counter-attacks to try and exploit their weak defence. But eventually, as Immobile gets inside here, he rolls it off towards Gabbiadini, and we do equalise with 7.5 minutes to go. Gabbiadini comes on, does make it Torino 1, Palermo 1 even. He came off the bench along with Cher as well, and the crucial thing about Cher was that him coming on meant that we could push Gabbiadini further forward and bring Çalhanoğlu back. So Gabbiadini came on, and that was a really crucial substitution, as he did indeed equalise for us and make sure we would get a share of the points in this game. I have to say, I didn't really feel like I played very well, which is a shame because over the past 2 games I've been doing really well against Cagliari and of course in the last game against Udinese, but that was a really poor game from me there, and I'm pretty relieved we were able to escape with a point and make sure we wouldn't lose for the 3rd time at home in the league this season. Regardless, we take on Valencia for the second and final game of today's episode here in the Champions League round of 16 first leg away in Spain at the Mestalla. Really excited for this game. Of course, our first season in the Champions League with Torino. My aim was to get to knockout stages. We've done that, but Valencia, despite having a pretty decent side, I honestly believe we have the ability to beat them over 2 legs. So coming into this game, hopeful for a good game, but most importantly, hoping for the right result with Torino. And the first chance would fall pretty much directly from kickoff here as we win the ball and find Nicola Muru. It's a brilliant free ball towards Poloski, who goes through one-on-one and opens to scoring as well. What a superb assist by Muru. Great finish by Poloski. However, celebrations are cut short here at the Mestalla as the linesman has his flag up and the goal is chalked off for offside. What a brilliant ball by Muru, and what a great run by Poloski, and as you can see, it is so tight. The linesman's called it right, don't get me wrong, but it's really tight. Great decision by the eagle-eyed linesman there, and it's still Valencia 0, Torino 0, as my celebrations are premature. So still goalless in this game, but from the free kick here, Valencia get themselves forward as Piatti goes down the left-hand side and plays a 1-2 with Perez. It comes to Paco Alcacer, he finds Figuili, off towards Piatti here, who swings it across to the far post, picks out Figuili, and wouldn't you just know it, of all the players to score against us, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing this guy's name wrong. It has to be this guy, Figuili, the Algerian wide midfielder who really impressed me in the World Cup last season for Algeria in 2014. It's a really solid header, but a great cross by Piatti. He drags some bodies towards him, swings it across, floats it to the far post, and the number 8 does open the scoring for Valencia. So could have signed him on a free contract in January, said he didn't want to leave Valencia, and you can see why. It's his 4th goal in the Champions League for a really decent player, and it's Valencia 1, Torino 0. So Valencia opened the scoring here, had a great chance to make it 2-0 as well in the 9th minute, but thankfully for us, Bernie makes a good save and keeps it at 1-0 to deny Parejo, I think it was. And in the 22nd minute, a great chance for us to respond here. Poloski finds Camisa, he runs through one-on-one, and the 16-year-old out of the academy in the summer makes it Valencia 1, Torino 1, and levels for us here at the Mestalla. So delighted with that. It's his 1st goal for the club. He's actually got quite a lot of minutes. He's on the bench a lot for us, comes off the bench quite frequently as well. Hasn't done too many significant things though since he signed a pro deal for the club, but that is a really big goal. And if you're going to score for your first goal for the club, make it memorable. That's a really memorable finish there against the goalkeeper, slotting the ball into the bottom corner and making it 1-1 in a crucial Champions League round of 16 first leg tie. So the youngster makes it 1-1 in this game. In the 43rd minute, a great chance to make it 2-1. Muri plays a free ball towards Poloski, flicks it on towards Quagliarella, and well, I have to say this goal made me crack up with laughter because Otamendi, a centre-back of his class, what on earth is he doing? Quagliarella, yes, I know, it's been really, really well this season, playing really, really well, but even so, Otamendi is a great centre-back, and I don't know what he's trying to do there. Is he trying to shield the ball to the goalkeeper? Is he? I don't know what he's trying to do really, but Quagliarella is just persisting, just not giving up, keeps on trying to muscle him off the ball and get in front of him, and he does do so, and slots the ball past the goalkeeper, makes it Valencia 1, Torino 2, and that is a howler for a Valencia centre-back. Just boot the ball clear for a corner or a throw-in. Don't take chances there when one of the Champions League top scorers is breathing down your neck. Terrible defending, and it's 2-1 to Torino as we take the lead for the first time in the game. Poloski almost made it 3-1 here 13 minutes after the restart, but Alves made a great save and eventually dived on the rebound, so still 2-1 to Torino. But in the 68th minute, a good chance for Valencia to get themselves back on level terms, but it's a great save by Bernie there, denying the number 8 his second goal of the game and keeping it Valencia 1, Torino 2. But from the corner, Parejo crosses the ball into the centre, looking for the danger man for Guili or Faguli, not sure which one it is, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but anyway, it comes to Barragan as he picks the ball up here, gives it inside towards Guardado, plays a 1-2 with Faguli or Faguili, inside towards Gaia, back towards Guardado, and Guardado does make it Valencia 2, Torino 2. So Valencia back on level terms in this game. It is the Mexican midfielder grabbing the equalising goal for the home side, and a really frustrating goal as well, because once the corner was played in, it missed everyone, and I thought the danger should be cleared now, but they worked their way inside with some nice intricate passing, really good build up there. But sadly for us, what you might not have seen is that the challenge was made, and it wasn't actually a pass by, I think it was Gaia, it was a tackle, but it fell straight to Guardado, pretty unfortunate, and sadly Valencia equalised. So Valencia 2, Torino 2, and in the 81st minute, a great chance for Valencia to win the game later on as they cross the ball into the centre, pick out Piatti, and sadly for us, we throw away the lead inside 10 minutes. Piatti grabbing the goal, making it Valencia 3, Torino 2, and in a massive, massive game, you need to keep your composure, you need to keep your concentration, and unfortunately for us, just weren't doing the job there, and Piatti heads in to make it Valencia 3, Torino 2, and they retake the lead for the second time in the game. So Valencia 3, Torino 2, and in the 89th minute, a great chance to make it 4-2. Piatti looking for his second goal of the game, but the shot goes wide the post and into the side netting, so still 3-2, but in the 90th minute here, one final chance for us to tie the game. Zidis gets tackled, but Quagliarella wins it and plays advantage, slides it through towards Camisa. Mustafi lunges in, doesn't take him down, but does eventually pull him down with the shirt pull, and the referee awards a penalty to Torino in stoppage time and books Mustafi as well. He is absolutely livid, but I don't know why. He has no reason to complain, because you'll see on the replay, the first lunge is missed. Camisa does well to avoid him, really, and he pulls on the shirt, takes down our young 16-year-old, and you just can't do that. You just cannot do that. It's a definite penalty, and a great chance to make it 3-3 from the spot as we get handed a lifeline here in stoppage time. It is going to be Fabio Quagliarella who will stand up and take it. A great chance to make it 3-3. We need a cool head in this situation, and Quagliarella, the experienced striker, provides it as well. Sends the goalkeeper Alves the wrong way. Makes it Valencia 3, Torino 3 in a thrilling game here at Mestalla. The Champions League round of 16 first leg finishes Valencia 3, Torino 3. A wonderful game, probably one of the best games, if not the best game of the series so far. A really awesome result for us as well, because, being 3-2 down with 10 minutes to go, I was thinking that's not a bad result, I guess, but it's certainly not a good one either. But to have scored 3 away goals in this game, knowing that Valencia will have to score at the Stadio Olimpico de Torino as well. Yes, it's a draw, and of course we would have preferred the win, but to me that's a really good result and a great show of resilience to battle back from falling behind twice in the game and still manage to pull away with a draw. But that does end the episode, guys, so as always, a big thank you for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of my new career mode, then please do leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my new career mode very soon.